Blackstar brokerage has raked in millions of cedis. Should these companies not be made to account for the millions they've accrued as a result of a conflict of interest and abuse of office issues?
Captain Smart.
Again, can a minister just dip his hand into the consolidated fund and withdraw money without parliamentary approval? Article 178 of the 1992 Constitution is clear. Do so without parliamentary approval. He withdrew an amount of 199 million Ghana cedis for the construction of the National Cathedral without parliamentary approval.
The truth of the matter is that a lot of the projects on which we've spent money, for which reason we've borrowed way beyond our capacity to pay back, are simply projects that were cooked to put money in the pockets of people that are powerful and close to other powerful people, essentially cronies of the government. Many of the projects are simply projects that have been cooked to enrich cronies of the government. We must take a scalpel through the national budget and cut every single sign of waste, because if we don't do that, we will not be able to create a credible reform plan with or without the IMF.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
The year 2017 was the beginning of what has become known as the Ghana banking crisis. It lasted between August 2017 and January 2020. The Bank of Ghana, BOG, allowed several indigenous banks to be taken over by private companies between August 2017 and January 2019 after Nana Akufo-Addo was elected president in December 2016.
They are going to provide financial resources to support the indigenous banks that would need help in raising the 400 million minimum paid up capital that's required. And number three, they have also said that they are going to be more diligent in ensuring that good governance prevails. It has been said that nobody is going to lose their money if they have given their monies to licensed banking institutions. We will panic withdrawals continue. Okay, because it is going on and it has gone on because people have been afraid.
The crisis is the most severe economic crisis to affect Ghana since it became an independent country in 1960. During this time, the Tiger Eye team became concerned about this and its implications on the economy. Why was this happening? Who was in charge of these decisions? Was the seeming alertness by the economic managers just a flash in the pan or meant to last? Months before Ahmed was brutally shot by yet-to-be-identified gunmen, Tiger Eye went undercover as investors willing to pump money into the Ghanaian economy. The plan was to invest close to $500 million into the banking sector and in other projects, and we wanted those who could lead us to the relevant power players to make it happen. We met with several people who promised to help. They included businessmen, so-called fixers, and even a top Ghanaian lawyer who gave us astute legal advice. He rightfully advised us to retain 75% control of the bank we wanted to set up and leave the remaining 25% for a local partner. Yet, none of them came close to the state minister, who is not only a public servant betraying public trust, but a top keeper of Ghana's purse, Charles Edubuahene, then the Deputy Minister for Finance.
I say that I should explain to you for your own respect. It's not good for him to have every discussion with you outside. He says that it's also true to their royal will of having discussion with their guests. You'll have discussion with him or her in the open, and then you will dive into in a closed door. So that's what if you like, as he said,
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
And then you social about the money. So the money, we have not touched it there, for we wanted that one to come there. So they have money, but sometimes how to control those money and all of that. You need to be careful. the way to
Captain Smart,
tag you as
the
supporting
king of morning shows.
I totally understand. And for me, it's not really about money. I'm really committed to my country. And we can only make it grow if we have investors like you. Of course, we all like money, but that is not the main thing. The main thing is to grow. That's the thinking.
They say they have some money that they want to mobilize
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
in Ghana. And he says that he wants all of that to be independent. And that after one the council, whatever you would be entitled to answer, there's no chance.
But would it be an account within if you open a bank for you or open a separate?
He said that on what they come to this call, he will largely depend on your advice. However, if he can get his grievance back, once we are in the process of opening this bank, he will largely die.
No problem. Not a problem.
Edubwahine was then presented with some money by the investigators who posed as investors as part of the undercover sting.
He would like to know the percentage that he will pay for him. It is not a problem.
It's hard to come up with a percentage because I don't know the amount of work involved.
When it comes to the percentages, he says that, for instance, if he said that it's too small figure for me to understand.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
What he's saying is that he made a mistake. When you enter chief's funds, there's a reason why chiefs gives you a quarter. So he should have offered that quarter for you to do shopping. So for the shopping. And so before we finish our discussion.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
He knows whatever that you do in the form of appearance. But this is just to go for short. And we want to do a lot of businesses in Ghana. So once we give him an indication of the percentage, we can work it out.
After being briefed of our plan, Edubwahine offered to earn 20% commission on the potential deal and mapped out a strategy we could use. Before then, he admitted to owning a real estate company, opening himself up to conflict of interest issues.
It's like I own myself a real estate company. So we do a lot of real estate. We just finished an office block. We do residential, blah, blah. Usually the projects are about 15 million or 20 million. So now, if we say,
Captain Smart,
I want to do 2 projects, each one we're doing affordable housing, we want to do 1,000 units of affordable.
Captain Smart,
Coming with me, let's share that, put it in as equity. We normally make a return of maybe 25% return, 30% on our equity investment on these projects. So then you say, okay, fine. If I bring the whole 50 million for the project, 20% of it is yours. Whatever return you make on that 20%, you give that one, or 10% or something like that. That's the way you can do it. Or we can say that, okay, fine. Put the money to work, invest in so and so and so, we'll give you a 10% finance fee, and then we'll give you a share of whatever return we make on top of it. That is something we can do. So it's up to you and how you're comfortable and how you're
king of morning shows.
Wait for it.
He says it is good to somewhere 500 million. And therefore, if they can get that money as soon as possible into Ghana, so that we can use it to start some of this commitment that they are not trying to do and to refer.
And okay, let me think about that.
Captain Smart.
It shouldn't be a problem. Maybe now you can't do all at once. You have to, gradually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He mentioned that I forgot to add that.
Yeah.
If we are looking at the figure of $500 million, how much percentage those who are going to involve, because who will be there?
Yes. Okay.
How much do you think that you should be entitled to? For him, that's how he is. From the word go, he wants to know in clear cut what are the person that's negotiating with, what would be your cut?
Okay. What do you think is fair? I think for me.
The sense that for him, if he offers you anything, it will be unfair, even to you.
No.
It is not expected.
No. It's important that he tells me.
That would be unfair. It is important for you who is selling to say, okay, this is the quantity, the thousand is worth. He believes in that kind of scenario of you.
It's tough. Jake, what's the right address? What should I call you?
Yeah, Sheikh. Yes, Evan Prince.
King of morning.
Jake, 20%.
We'll be happy. Once all of this is we can extend the rest of the places and work it out as quick as possible.
I'm surprised. I thought you said, oh.
So interested in leading into the powers that be.
Yes.
He said he knows you are part of the powers that be.
Yes.
However, he wants you to lead them to other powers that be, so that we can, once we are establishing it, and we should have that influence as well. And he will commit money to this project as well.
He spoke about how the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baobia will be key to the plan at the operational level and how it is important for us to know him.
I was just saying that I have to introduce you to the Vice President. The Vice President is a very good man. He used to be the Deputy Governor of the Bank. So he has definitely gone through the different sorts of planning. He's very happy about him, and he's a good guy. I'm very close to him, good relationship to have. So I was even thinking about that already. In fact, he was supposed to be coming to go with us to Singapore, but he couldn't make it to understand. Supporting, in 2020, we're going into an election year, and we need to have a lot of resources at our disposal, and so we can start building a relationship. He has to support, because he's a politician. Me, I'm not a politician. I don't do politics.
But I say you hold political position.
My father used to run for president, so the family is political. My father was representing one.
Oh, wow, Professor of History.
Yes. As soon as you can, I have to introduce him, because even if I'm going to handle something like this, is somebody that I have to bring in, but at some level, not very detailed, but I'll leave that to you. But it is important that you get to know.
He also spoke about how President Nana Akufo-Addo is like his uncle, having been the former campaign manager for his late father, Professor Edugwaine.
The president himself is also his like father. So he was my father's campaign manager. So he will also bring but at the operational level, the vice president is the one who handles everything. So he's the guy you should work with.
This is all this information.
So, yeah.
When it comes to president's election, do you suggest anything we should prepare anyway so that I can start to something?
Like appearance fees.
Yes, like whether we are meeting them or they are meeting themselves. If we have that opportunity, what are some of the things that we have to
The vice president is very keen to see investment into the country. If you come with 3 or 4 projects, you say,
According to Eduwaine, the vice president has a large family of siblings who have to be put in charge of various projects in order for the plan to work.
He said he has a big family. The vice president has like 5 or 6 brothers and sisters. So what maybe will happen is that I want to do this for you. You have someone that
Morning shows.
and then you want to use that to put his brother to work with us on one particular project. That's how we do it. So that's
Giving the vice president $200,000 as a thank you token would be enough, Eduwaine said.
I mean, he himself, if you give him some 200,000 or something as a token and thanking promotion, that's fine. It's not really very, it's not really, all he needs to worry about is his company money. In 2020, you see what I'm saying? And his development of businesses, So, there are some areas that he's very keen about that we're working on, the railways development of the railways, oxide refinery, some things, Once we go, we sit down with him and demonstrate that you're very keen to do this. I don't think we'll be a problem. Especially the bank, if you tell them about the bank, it'll be very hard.
keep communication and then see how we find all of this thing that we discussed.
How do you going to communicate? So we can go how. So,
He says, it's in Ghana.
okay.
So, if any other communication, you can pass it
Thank you very much.
Eduwaine admitted that the cash gift would do a lot of shopping and then proceeded to gather it into a polythene bag.
We'll do a lot of shopping. Travel in the Bible.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
Captain Smart,
After which he left the meeting, visibly satisfied.
Really nice. Nice conversation.
The lack of due diligence by a government minister was baffling to us. Was this how government officials conduct business that concerns an entire country?
Until we are able to sacrifice the desire and the benefits of the powerful for the many, no one will trust Ghana to start bringing their money back.
Captain Smart,
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows. Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
So that's it. The most important part of the show, of that documentary put together by Anas Remionas and our channel. I'm sure at a later time, it will be shown again on Unia TV for you. But the American said, I am penning for no. Near maybe a while. Temtem. Because you're talking to a shaker. Or yeah, less than 40 years. Okay? And then you mention Professor Dubois. And then Obeyano said, oh, that professor of history. Maybe I ring a bell. Really? Anyway,
Captain.
No. Sir, when you try to show feature, you didn't answer. I'm going to do cause one year careful.
Sika mpe dede.
Sika, bet me why you did be when in Nassau.
L'argent n'aime pas le bruit.
Na, well, Yamana Quatanafi, President is away in a day. And I'll see Yan Shishibuti, were refer matter to the office of the special prosecutor. And you know, Yan should be idea no be draw. But I think that my chef video ni dinya video ni kase bi ho a pan hwe actually na be yinti was me shade ni dinya e bi techre
Captain Smart.
as a way the celebrity
King of morning shows.
Ahmed ne kwa okono but me shade ni dinya
Onuya.
e bi e wachre. But let me say this. Most African Harvard graduates are thieves. Most Harvard African graduates are thieves. And Crawford one papa no so wo sika nti ade wo ko school university I say yeah papa we are semi na friend Harvard no e be before e kwabari na no e fire Crawford and some Crawford na ya dadabis ministers ma president ma aspirant ma flag bearers ma MPs ma they are thieves. I say, oh, one more sharp, Nako Harvard. Yes, but they come back home and use their sharpness to steal. To steal. And you see, Matobi Boasia Shan, the Mestadi, I didn't know say Africans are Echo Harvard, Echo Yale, those big universities, Oxford. They are thieves. Check the top-notch corrupt officers in the whole of Africa, including Abacha. They are all thieves. And I think that, as I said, Harvard University and Oxford University, you guys got to be careful. It's about time you start withdrawing certificates of certain personalities in Africa. They are disgracing Harvard and Oxford. Harvard, these thieves are denigrating the image of your university. It's about time you begin withdrawing certain certificates. Yeah, the People's University of Apam Secondary. Ubiko Montomuru Su Senior High. Ubiko Kwadade. Ushe schools na ya na great sosona. Yeah, called great apas. Unya who school be a great dikana chesa asamo. Great. But some went to Harvard. And it's about time we stop as this degree. PhD, professorship, was 7th. Nonsense. Omo ba ban mu a. Instead some mama wo mani be kom. Na wa bo oman no. Na wo wia.
Onua.
Oman no.
Yadwene mu wo.
Sika mpe dede.
The empesa me kan say.
Onua.
Harvard for. NTSE. So most Africans being trained by that university are thieves. Obin can't say Harvard. And I think we should go onto their Facebook wall and write this. No, who say? And Crofona will free Harvard. Harvard see a training woman or mobile Africa, or we are Africans, no. We are comfort.
Missing chance.
But what do you know? Emre you're not careful. Oh, my macacho. And a PDGH boy see, oh, Papa said, no, why boko?
Onua.
Yes.
Most.
Most Harvard African trained graduates are thieves. If not 98%. If not 98%. They are thieves.
Captain Smart.
And then the president Biaba, flag bearer Biaba get involved in something. Nana do them get involved in dirty oil business. They got involved.
Who's seen a front for this? A couple of
They do baby crano. Me and Missy J. Kufo, Minianum Penny for, who were involved in Hotel Wawa. You remember? Yeah, you remember that one? Me, we are me brother, me a president who is from Mamma Yatua Bo to a Kua to Atene. Yes, Mamma Yaku, fine. That's a president, Bania, who never know who fruit the baby. Mamma Yabo to a Kun.
Captain Smart.
So we are going to car. Say, I am one minister, one bullet. Not the hot town. We are not here. But I'm in a better mood to
Morning shows.
This year, Pasemi Yada Jima make a cry fine. Madame Fubia, my name is called Harvard. Wabetro was a captain. I'm even ashamed that I went to Harvard.
When? Hey.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
But I'm in Kovema. Na yemmon komo ene opiemu na mu na wa ha akra ba me kakra se bibi aboko edwanu wura nani ha opiemu nani. But on Excellency, let me say this to you,
Fellow Ghanaians,
for Ketuwe be down in history as the worst president of the Republic of Ghana. Look, Nanado, it's a say,
fellow Ghanaians,
God in here solo. Na tisantaru here solo. Na ofrena on tinamina metie. What did I mention? I say? Your Excellency, the people of this country are crying, but you don't hear. Your stealing brigade are the people who hear, but they don't tell you the truth. Listen. Now, everybody is thinking that something is wrong somewhere. And Nana, I believe so.
fellow Ghanaians, money
If we are not
does
careful,
not like noise.
and near my any says, you know, ABCC.
Because of the reason.
Papa Kwaba. Me no share one-on-one say o TV so that. Me too din. I'm jiri ese bibia e boko.
Nyame adom boko.
Mo.
O so de bia ye hu.
Aw, ben den.
O fie bia wom.
And then the one waba.
That's right.
Ukawi na de amamekuta.
Okay.
Na chase yako.
Good.
Pacho ma yenti.